If you're into self-improvement, you probably know this book. It's a very, very popular book, How to Influence and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Reading it and implementing the advice here did help me enhance my social life and my social skills. But when you have a guide, a step-by-step list in mind, you cannot be present. Of course you cannot be present. Your mind will always keep thinking, what was that step? Did I say it perfectly? Did I frame it correctly in my mind? Did I make eye contact as I should have made? Did I look away? Did I look down? Did I say something too offensive? All these things have to go away completely. Because what's your goal at the end of the day? You want to be magnetic, you want to be charming socially, you want to feel good around people, and you want other people to perceive you as a nice company, right? Well, let me tell you something. The most charming and magnetic you will ever be is when you have no thoughts in your mind, when you're in a flow state. And things like these, guides and fucking YouTube videos which explain the top 5 ways to be charming, those are all a bunch of lies, because that treats the effect, not the cause. The cause is the fact that you are not present. And what makes you not present? Your social trauma makes you less present. Your overstimulation, that's a whole other topic. But understand this, that's the way to behave socially. The only way. Now, unless you already are like this, then you have social trauma and you have lack of presence. Do you remember names when people introduce themselves? Or you have to always ask them a second time, what was your name, by the way? Although they already told it to you. Pay attention, be present. What do you have to think that's so important that you can't pay attention to a conversation? Because this is why you need social skills advice in the first place, because you're not present. If you were present and if you had no social trauma on top of you, then it would be very easy for you to behave socially. And I wish I knew this sooner. Implementing all this advice and watching videos from Charisma on Command and other YouTubers like this and reading the books on social skills and whatnot, when all I had to do was literally forget about everything and be present in the conversation. I swear people would read 1 million pages of a book and watch like 200 million hours of content only to avoid diving deep within their subconscious and facing the trauma, essentially. Everyone's just like, I have no trauma, I'm perfectly fine. And then they're trying to improve on top of that trauma. And then they just try to improve and grind so that they can become better on top of that trauma. But if you have the trauma here, if you build something on top of it, it will only surface, always keep surfacing. What you have to do is remove the garbage, throw the garbage in the bin. And how do you do that? By facing it. Not by learning some cheat codes to social charming. This is not the advice you hoped for, right? Because it's not a step-by-step, easy ways to become charming. If you want easy ways to become charming, go ahead. And by the way, this is an easy way. In my opinion, this is an easy way. All you have to do is become brave and face it. Once you don't have the social trauma dragging you away from the present moment, you will naturally engage in the conversation and be present. Because that's how we as humans are designed to interact. So go ahead and implement these steps and thank me later, honestly.